Hello plant community, thanks for tuning into this channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Pam, and for those of you that keep constantly coming in and checking on me in a weekly fashion, thank you so much for coming back. Now, as y'all can see from the thumbnail, you guys, this is my series of curiosity that grew the plant. In this series, if you guys haven't watched it before, I typically take one plant out of my collection and I shine the spotlight on it, and I tend to share some care tips and any fun facts that I may come across about the plant along the way. But this particular episode, you guys, I decided to switch it up and do something different that I feel will be just as much as beneficial as providing just plant care, and that's fertilizers. So we're going to talk about the what, why, and when to fertilize our plants. So let's just jump right into it. Now, what exactly is fertilizers, you guys? Well, it's either a chemical or natural substance that's added to the soil to increase its fertility. Now, why do we fertilize? Let's take a look at the plants and what do they provide to us. Plants give us so many rewards. They first provide us with beauty. They clean our air. They assist us with our mental health. Outside of these benefits they provide us, we must keep in mind that they do have some more important things that they need to focus on, such as developing and maintaining a healthy root system. They have to worry about pushing out those beautiful big leaves that we so sought after so that they can photosynthesize. And let's not mention the multiple flowers and blooms that they provide us with, giving us our aesthetic feel for us of joy. But for them, you know, it takes a lot of energy for them to be able to produce these flowers and blooms. And as the plant matures and continue to focus on such crucial things, they are pulling a lot of nutrients from the soil. And so we have to use fertilizer from time to time to supplement the soil. So I like to look at fertilizers like vitamins for plants. Now, when do we fertilize? You guys, this subject right here may be debatable. Now, we're going to keep in mind when we first buy our plants, whether it be online or if we go to a big box shop or a small local business, we want to keep in mind that because the greenhouse and growers have already ensured that the soil has all the nutrients that they would need. So I traditionally would not fertilize a plant after I first purchase. I typically wait at least a year before I even start to fertilize my plants. But y'all drop a comment below. You know, like I said, this is a debatable topic here, and we may do it in our own different times. But y'all comment below, let me know, when do you actually decide it's time for you to fertilize your plants? Now, let's talk about the package of the fertilizers. Whether there is liquid or powder, there's 3 sets of numbers on the Fertilize package, but what does these numbers mean? First off, the number represents the percentage of nutrients that's in each package. So for example, if you see like 644, that means 6%, 4%, and again 4%. But now you may ask yourself, percentage of what? Let's talk about that a little bit in more detail. The first number represents nitrogen, which helps with leaf growth as well as maintaining the greenness in those beautiful leaves. The second number represents phosphorus, which promotes root growth as well as flower production. Now the third number represents potassium, which helps the plant's enzymes. It controls the pores on the surface of a leaf, which is responsible for absorbing carbon dioxide. So it more or less impacts the hardiness of a plant. Now, organic fertilizers, you guys, typically have smaller numbers than synthetic ones. And that's because organic fertilizers take some time working their nutrients into the soil. So they would be more considered like slow release fertilizers, where the synthetic ones instantly works its way into the soil. So your choice depends on what you prefer. Now, in the past, I have used worm castings, which is also an organic form of a fertilizer. I haven't been using it that often because I came across a synthetic fertilizer, and I know a lot of you guys don't, probably in the plant community, don't really use organic fertilizers. But you know, like I said, that's a debatable subject as well. But I use what works. So for me, I use Jack's Classic. This is a 2020, which is a well-balanced all-purpose fertilizer. And I've been kind of sticking with this because I did see a change in my plant growth and size. But I have been looking into Fox Farm and kind of reading up a little bit about that particular fertilizer. So I think that may be my next one that I would want to try out once I get through this container, of course, and you know, do some kind of take notes and do some comparisons to see which is which. I personally wouldn't do the fish fertilizer, not saying that it's not great. It's just that I don't want my sunroom or the inside of my home smelling like day old fish. So, you know, I would have to probably do some more search as far as the best quality of fertilizers in regards to the organic size. But for those of you that do actually use organic fertilizer, if you have any recommendations, please share below. So yeah, that pretty much ends this video. It was really quick. I hope it was informative for you. I had fun making the video. Drop a comment below and let's share. If you have any thoughts on this topic at all, in regards to when you fertilize, the type of fertilizer you use. Do you use synthetic or organic? You know, I'm always interested to hear from you guys. And as always, keep in mind, if you love foliage as much as I do and you love listening to planty things, please subscribe to this channel. Please, you guys, I appreciate all y'all support. Let's continue pushing those thumbs up, pushing my channel out there even more. Enjoy your day wherever you are in the world, and until next time, guys, much love. Until next time.